easy as an elephant. I want to thank you all for coming today, and I wish we were not gathered. I am here standing with religious leaders across faith traditions here in Kenosha, and we have more faith leaders who could not be here today but are with us in spirit across many traditions across our interfaith organization. I am the co-chair of the Religious Leaders Caucus of Congregations United to Serve Humanity, or CUSH. I will be reading a statement that we have prepared, and then I will be inviting Rabbi Feingold, the rabbi here at Beth Hillel, to say a few words. At the end of our time together, if any press have questions, we will take those individually afterwards. Last week, the citations charged to a Mr. Jeffrey Kidder, involving 23 counts of littering for anti-Semitic leaflet drops in several Kenosha neighborhoods, including multiple schools, were dismissed by the city of Kenosha. These leaflet drops stopped the moment Mr. Kidder was cited until Monday. On Monday morning, only days after his citations were dismissed, a Kenosha neighborhood again woke to find anti-Semitic hate speech leaflets in dozens of their driveways, in the same Ziploc bags, and weighed down with pebbles. We, with Congregations United to Serve Humanity, are advocates of the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. We agree that a nation which does not value free speech as an inherent right can succumb to tyrannical leadership and the silenced voices of her citizens, especially the voices of the more marginalized. However, we also believe that hate must be driven out of our communities, and that those who hide behind the First Amendment to spew their hate must be punished. While the First Amendment gives the freedom for any individual to say anything, it also gives everyone the responsibility to speak up when hate and fear-mongering are stirred up in our community, especially when attacking historically marginalized and insulted people like our Jewish neighbors. We believe those who hide in darkness with leaflet drops of hate speech before sunrise, and those who hide behind social media groups to stoke hatred, aim to promote division among us as a community and to distract us from our mission of building justice. We must shine light onto these actions and call them out for what they are: dangerous promotion of rhetoric that has led to lies, ages-old scapegoating tactics, and violent acts throughout history. Given the lack of consequences for these acts, we should not be surprised to now see the reemergence of these hate-filled leaflet drops. And we did, almost immediately. The system has only emboldened those who seek to harm our Jewish neighbors with its inability to stop this. We at CUSH have been in touch with city officials this week, and we have been told that the chances of these citations being upheld through the courts were slim, and that there were other circumstances and facts that needed to be considered by the prosecutors. And while the Kenosha Police Department has been a stalwart ally on this problem, for which we are very thankful, there has been little communication between elected city officials and the impacted groups who are victims of these hateful acts. There has been silence from the city following the dropping of the citations against the person who was arrested. The Anti-Defamation League, the Milwaukee Jewish Federation, and our local rabbi leaders and others in the Jewish community have worked tirelessly on this issue that has affected their communities and their families. They deserve an answer as to how the city will proceed in this ongoing matter. We all deserve an answer and a resolution that falls on the side of justice. But, my neighbors, we cannot wait solely upon our elected officials and political systems to do something. The Jewish community of Kenosha is under attack. Let me say that again. The Jewish community of Kenosha is under attack. It is the responsibility of all faith leaders and all people of faith across the belief systems in Kenosha, and indeed everyone who values a safe and welcoming community for all, to speak out, to stand in solidarity with our Jewish neighbors and drown out these evil words with a voice of love, acceptance, and inclusion. Together, and only together, will we speak the truth that must ring out the clearest, that Kenosha has no room for hate. Thank you, and I hand this over to Rabbi Feinberg.